Hey everyone, it's Sarah here. So I'm here to set up my Hobonichi cousin for May. And if you're new, my name is Sarah and I'm a project manager, and I use my planning system to plan all my work, my life, my family, my kids, everything in, functional way with a splash of stickers, because I really like how the stickers help make things pop. So anywho, if you want to see more from me and see how my planning process and my planning routines evolve, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. So this is month of May. So the month of May, I am focusing on mental clutter. So if you don't know, I have a Patreon, and over in my Patreon, we have a continuous improvement project where every month we just improve different areas of our lives, or just improve on things, whether last month we focused on decluttering. So this month is about mental clutter. So that could be taken in a lot of different ways, and I am actually going to focus on stress management. So this is like my thing for the month of May, and I'm going to use my planner to help me just grow and track that and improve on managing my stress. So we're getting into it, and I'm just going in, and here's my monthly spread, and I look at, really I've kind of figure out what my work schedule is, and I put that work schedule in. So things like, and I'm pulling out the calendar there, but I look at like month end. So what's the work cadence? And I like to put that in because we drive different things depending on which week of the month it is. So I like to keep track of that. And I also I have different routines established that I do, and with my team we do, and I number them by the week. So like weeks 1 and 2 is a simple routine. Weeks 3 and 4 is a different routine that have stuff to do with month end. And I'm also putting in my calendar because I go up to, I have a house up north, and I like to go up north. And as much as I like to go up there, I also have to manage my schedule with being up there, because that's kind of like my weekend off. And I really just focus on downtime. So the weeks up north, I tend to do less filming and less work around the house and more just kind of relaxing. So the weekends that I'm home, it's like power weekends. I got to get everything done. So I like to put that in there on my weekend schedule. And then I also, one of the themes that we had in our Patreon was money, and I created a money date routine. So I read a book. It was like The Art of Money or something. I can't remember what the book is now, but it was a great book. But they talk about money dates. So I'm scheduling in money dates, and I actually created a system to manage my finances that makes my money dates, they're really like coffee dates. They're like 15 minutes. And once a month I'll have like a dinner date where it's a little bit longer, and it's where I just kind of look at my budget, how I'm tracking, how well I'm doing or well I'm not doing. So those are the things that I do. So I'm starting to incorporate it, and I'm really excited because we've been doing a lot of things each month, and I feel like they're really starting to come together now in May. So I got my decluttering done. I'm at like 38 bags for April, and now I'm putting my money dates in there. I'm still not doing great on my meal planning system because I just don't like to cook. So anyhow, but I got to get it done. I got to do it, but we have till the end of the year. And this month, like I said, I was focusing on stress management and mental clutter. So I really want to understand what like some of the triggers are that stress me out. And like whether they're triggers, what do I do with them, the different tools that I have to manage them. And I'm also going to focus on work gratitude. I did that a while ago. It was like 2 months ago. And I really enjoyed that. I didn't do well keeping up with it. When I did do it, I really enjoyed it. So I'm actually going to be setting that up in my work bullet journal setup. So be on the lookout for that video. So for my mental clutter goals that I'm tracking, and because per the research, all of these are all tools to help calm the mental stress and like lower your stress level and reprogram your brain to be calmer. This is what all the science says. So I'm focusing on journaling, meditation, walking. I'm not going to have screens for the first hour of the day. Gratitude in my life and work gratitude. I want to do one of those Everlywell cortisol tests to see, and then at the end of the year, if I do well, I want to take it to see like the after. So I want to do it twice, like a before and after. Okay, I don't know, I'm geeking out here, but it's what I want to do. So the other things I'm focusing on for stress is I'm reading a book. It's like Switch on Your Brain. It seems pretty interesting. It's very science and data based. So not like database, but it's based on data. So anyhow, and then each day, and you'll see this in my plan with me, but I'm going to be tracking like the triggers, any of the readings I find that are like tidbits that I want to kind of like keep, maybe a tool to use on managing stress. And then also triggers, so anyhow, it's like 3 aspects. You'll see it in my daily plan with me, but different things that I want to manage on a daily basis. So those are the things I'm focusing on. My CI project and work, I'm just focusing on that 90-day plan, the different phases. 2 of my projects are not going well because I'm dependent on other people. One I didn't really think I was dependent on somebody for, so that was actually surprising. But it still means that I can get the other 2 done, and so those are going well. And my PlantheGrind, I want to release some products this month. I am working on like a whole redo. So I want to make some progress on that, making product launches. My Patreon videos, I'm going to be putting those up there, so I put those in my calendar. And then my YouTube, I want to get back to posting 2 times a week because I have a series that I'm kind of working on that I think you all like, so I'm going to be putting those out on Monday. So I'm excited to get kind of back to posting twice a week because it feels like so long between posting videos and it really bothers me. So I don't like that. I want to change it because I like to interact with you guys. So I am curious, are any of you like focusing on stress either this year or this month even, and what are the tools you're using? Because I'm like really into this because I understand there's like the neuro pathways or whatever, you can rewire them supposedly. And I'm just so into it. This book that I'm reading, Switch on Your Brain, is really good. I read a book about trauma before, and I really liked that. And I have a couple other books that I have in mind that I would like to get to at some point this year. And then also I'm putting in my class. I am taking a class right now, so I'm putting in the schedule there. Just kind of keeping that front and center for the month, sorry. And yeah, so that's really what it comes down to. So my month, working on stress, I really use this monthly page this monthly spread to really understand the deadlines and the cadence and the feels of the month and what the heavy days are and, like those routines that I have to drive for work and also my posting schedule. And I did forget to put like a family goal in there, but I think I'm going to put some driving hours with my son. And here's my little inspirational vellum, and it says, there isn't time for everything, but there's time for the most important things. And I thought that was very fitting because it's so true, right? It talks about, I'm not sure if it talks about priorities, but I always say, and this is something we talked about in my Patreon too, like you got to know what your values are before you can know what your priorities are. So I really liked that. So I think it spoke to stress or mental clutter, being clear on my core values and my goals for the month. So that's about it. And I do actually go in and in the front section there, I always forget to do this, as you can see, but I'm putting my goals in for the month, and the theme for May is stress, and those are my goals. So again, I'm really curious. Put in the comments what tools you use for stress management, because I would really love to know, because I'm really into this. And I'm excited about this theme for mental clutter, and I'm choosing stress as my focus for mental clutter. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope you liked this video. And if you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Thanks, everyone. Bye.